All right, so here he is, the Killer Gorilla, longtime middleweight contender Jared Cannonier. And how do you assess the career to this point in time? Well, only two guys to beat him in the last 5 or 6 years, Robert Whittaker and Israel Adesanya. So most of the fights, like this one tonight, that Jared Cannonier is expected to win, he has held serve and done just that. If there has been any knock on Cannonier, it's that his game just hasn't been quite elite enough when the challenges have been the guys at the top of the division. But Cannonier is world-class. He has realized success in 3 different UFC divisions. And even though he's coming up on 40, don't let the age fool you. That's just a number. This guy looks a whole lot better with his shirt off than me. The Killer Gorilla, Jared Cannonier, enters the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. All right, so tonight we get another look at the decorated lightweight champion, Islam Makhachev. This is one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world. Such a nuanced game on the ground. Outstanding striker as well, and puts his belt on the line yet again tonight.
Yeah, you know, Johnny, puts his belt on the line. This guy does everything so well. He's so well-rounded. He's so skilled. He's so gifted, and he is so confident in his ability to go and get you. It's that simple. I'm gonna get you. I'll get my hands locked, I'll throw you to the ground, and I will make you engage with me on my terms. That has allowed him to become the champion, and tonight, he has even more of an advantage because there's the boy, Hasbullah.
Hasbullah entrenched in the corner of Islam Makhachev, and we'll probably have a photo shoot later if fans are interested to see how it goes for Makhachev tonight. And now our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. All right, to get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Jared the Killer Gorilla Cannonier. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
And there's Herb Dean, who will handle the action inside the octagon. All right, round getting underway, and we take a look at the Combat Sambo World Champion and UFC lightweight contender, Islam Makhachev. What will he do in this fight? Well, oftentimes he does whatever he wants to do. Certainly he can impose his will on the ground, where his game is just so nuanced when it comes to the throws and the trips and the manipulation of joints and everything else. But on the feet, in a kickboxing setting, this man has proven elite as well. A true 5-tool player who many believe by year's end could just be the king of the lightweight division. Islam Makhachev gets the single leg takedown. Well played.
He's past the half guard. And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's gonna lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the finish.
Nicely done. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here.
Oh, right into mount.
Cannonier getting worked here from the top. Ground and pound strikes raining down. We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head. Oh, Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job.
This is a terrible position.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Makhachev ground and pound from half guard.
Now he's going full mount. Great submission defense.
Under 90 seconds to go in the round. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter, and he's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the feet.
Yeah, they're back on their feet. They spend a lot of energy on the ground, though. These guys were going back and forth on the ground, and ultimately, he's gotten back to his feet to give himself an opportunity.
Oh, he's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Big moments on both sides in round one.
All right, take a seat, buddy. Breathe, deep breath for me. Breathe, in through that nose, out through that mouth. All right, good? Great round.
All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. Your good friend Mark Coleman, the Godfather of the ground and pound, would be proud.
He'd be very proud. He'd be very proud with the way that he showed his ability to use his ground and pound. He didn't waste any action. He did everything he needed to do. He was able to posture. He was able to control risk. He did everything perfectly in his approach in that ground and pound sequence.
Second round underway.
Big elbow.
Makhachev's overhand punch to the head. It doesn't get there. It was telegraphed and it was blocked. Beautiful. Nice. Nicely done. Back and forth we go. And there he goes, lands another combination. His cardio's so good that it allows him to put...
Take him for a ride. Nice double leg. Nice finish.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Islam Makhachev. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips.
He passes the half. Nice transition.
Ground and pound the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud. And there it is. Another strike gets through on the ground. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just gotta move. Beautiful ground and pound. And it looks like he has a cut now.
Oh, another ground strike gets through. Big left hand there inside. Oh, that looks tight. Oh, gives up on the submission now, so preferring to maybe get to a dominant position instead. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up. Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of his position.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight.
Oh, so now he bails on the submission.
He bailed, and rightfully so. You keep the dominant position. Great job. Very smart fighter we got there.
In the books. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, back to the stools we go, and it's starting to look like a second mouth on his cheek.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I mean, the guy is getting hit with big shots. One big enough to open up a nasty cut on his cheek. While it's in a better spot, it still is very difficult to deal with.
Like if he absorbs another strike on that cheek, he might actually be able to eat through that cut on his cheek. I'm just saying.
He's got a big mouth.
Oh, nice overhand left.
I mean, is this thing on repeat? How many times can you say punch to the head?
Strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes. Oh, nice takedown, yep. Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah. There it is, now he's going to mount.
2 minutes have gone by. Makhachev's trying to get a triangle here.
I think he's got it, it's deep. This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful...
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten. Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Well, his grappling has been on point thus far, and don't think he's going to slow down. He can keep up this pace through the whole fight.
Especially when he's on top, in the top position, where he's controlling the exchanges, controlling the transitions. He can do it with his eyes closed. This is something he's been doing since he was a young man.
Cannonier going to work here from guard and doing a pretty good job, I might add. Oh, it looks like he's trying to isolate an arm here. Triangle now, DC. We'll see if he can close the shot.
Oh, the triangle is in, and not only does he have the triangle, if his opponent circles the wrong way, he can even attack an armbar. This is a very big advantage position for this fighter.
All right, there's the horn. What a round it was. He hurt him pretty badly there in the middle of the round. Got to think he's going to be looking for more of the same here when they get up off the stools.
I don't know who it is. I don't know who we're watching fight. But I tell you, as he walks back, he looks like Bambi. When Bambi was born and her legs were shaking, that's exactly how this man looked when he took that right hand. He was hurt bad, John. And the ability to get through that, the ability to still be in this fight shows to his toughness. But if he doesn't change it, he will not get another chance.
Bambi.
Bambi.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All All right, so here we go with our fourth round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp. That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No. Again. Back and forth we go. These two guys are trading huge shots.
Here's Makhachev goes in for the takedown now, and he gets it. Nice fight IQ there after he had gotten stunned on the feet.
Great shot from the top position.
Cannonier's in half guard. We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
Misses again with a right punch.
Another big takedown.
Makhachev's in half guard.
Get them out here.
Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
He's weighing down, ground and pound. If he doesn't move on the bottom, he's going to get finished.
Looks like the referee could step in here. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Well, the cut man's getting excited, but nobody else is. That cut's getting worse by the minute.
Every time he gets hit there, it gets a little bit messier.
Makhachev's right back to the full mount here. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Islam Makhachev ground and pound from half guard now. Oh, staying busy, fighting off of his back, and he lands.
He's got to start throwing now.
He's having his way with him here. Well, he's no stranger to being in this position. Strong work from the top here by Islam Makhachev.
Now he's looking arm triangle.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up. All right, so the cut man attends to the fighter who has essentially been rendered a one-eyed fighter at this point in time. Some replays from the previous round.
No defensive intent, no defensive intensity. No attention to his defense, and this costing him. Now he's dealing with a massive cut over his eye, and that's going to make it hard for him to see. He's got to change something, man. He's got to.
Well, we talked about that reach advantage as you see him land the straight punch there. Great job using his length in that situation. Oh, nice straight there by the Alaskan Jared Cannonier.
When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Well, fortunate that one didn't land to the head. The hook shot blocked by Islam Makhachev.
He's doing a really good job of getting on that high crotch and just following the action.
Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than the half guard in the side control. Because,
all right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Under 3 minutes now to go in this one. All So another nice strike by him there, and he continues to attack that cut. Pretty sage decision by him to target that area.
We always talk about his fight IQ, John. We talk about his ability to recognize his advantages. That's exactly what he's doing. The moment he saw that cut, I knew that would become his focus.
Looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Islam Makhachev. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out. A guy starts to attack triangles.
Well, he's got his back now. Oh, great reversal to top position by Islam Makhachev. Print the shirts, ground and pound. Makhachev's back in half guard.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Makhachev's back in full mount.
Right here, you got to empty the gas tank, John. You got to just go forward and let everything fly. Got to be careful here.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got
back and forth action right till the final horn. What a tremendous finish to this one as we go the full 25 minutes. All right, so they came in unquestionably the 2 best in the world in this division, and they showed you exactly why here tonight. A lot of people may think the challenger did enough. For me, slight lean to the champion to retain his title.
I agree with you, John. I thought the champion did just enough to keep his belt. And this has nothing to do with you got to beat the champ to get the belt. No, the champion outworked him in the big spots, and he should retain his title.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 50-45. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and